Tim Tebow is cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars today.
This is about your manhood.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, sports family, and welcome to another edition of Roll Call, presented by The Unit. I am your host, Viper. I was on time, Stinger was on time, and Sandman was on time. Stinger, Omaha, Nebraska. What you got, man?
Nah, man. We don't even have time for this, man.
It's not. It's,
yeah.
Go ahead, Stinger.
Can I get back?
Go
to my
ahead,
intro?
Stinger.
Hey, no, I'm glad to be here. I'm back. I'm fully healed, 100% over COVID for the second time. So yeah, I should be good. I should be good for COVID for a while. So I'm back, ready to go.
Hollywood, late as fuck. What's going on, man? Dallas, Texas.
Hey, man. I am clear of COVID as
You
well.
got your shirt all button. What you trying to show your taco meat, man?
Nah, man.
Oh,
nah.
okay.
I just figured I'd wear this Nebraska shirt because it might be the last fucking time y'all ever see it.
Hey, it's the last ride. Hey, me and you. Hey, we can do like Jordan and Pippen, man. This is the last ride, dog.
It's the last dance, baby.
We gonna get into that
man.
shit. Sandman, Salina, Kansas. What you got?
Hey, man, not much, man. Just football just started for me. I got some monsters, bruh. I got about 7 kids that are over 6'3", bruh. For 8th grade. So yeah, it's gonna be. I'm excited.
Y'all gonna win, though. Y'all win some games?
We just gotta sort it out and see how it works out.
Gotta sort it
I'll
out.
keep you posted.
All right.
That's what's up. Thank you for tuning in to the Roll Call Sports Podcast. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell because it costs you no monies. It costs you no monies to hit the button and to hit the bell. Do that. If you are looking for a sports podcast where that sounds like 4 drunk uncles arguing in your living room, you are in the right place.
Little taco meat hanging out.
A little taco. We got the taco meat popping. Hey, I don't know. Hey, man, look, we switched the video. Hollywood's trying something different. He's trying something different, man.
Hey, he went off the rail right there, didn't he?
Oh man, we got a great
over
show. We got a great show lined up for you tonight. We gonna get on Tim Tebow's ass.
We gonna get in that ass like bacteria.
Yeah. Hey, when he missed that block, you knew you fucked up, don't you? You know that.
Everybody's been getting in his ass. We might as well do it too.
Hey, we might as well do it too,
everybody.
man. We're gonna talk about Dak. We're gonna talk about this Hard Knocks. We're gonna wrap up some of this Olympic stuff, and then we always gonna take that trip down Buffoonery Boulevard, man. So
Yes, sir.
hey, in housekeeping, fantasy football. I didn't know if we needed any more players. Do we need some more players? I didn't know. I was just asking for a friend. Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
All right.
Hello?
I'm busy right now.
That commissioner's belt.
He said that's the commissioner's belt.
In case you were wondering, Viper is the 2020 COVID fantasy football champion.
Always
And
gonna
the
be an
commissioner.
asterisk.
Sports podcast.
And the commissioner.
Somebody's got to be the
There's
commissioner.
an asterisk by it. I still remember you didn't even put my trade through fast enough one week, man.
Hey,
Well, you didn't even make the playoffs, did you?
I made the playoffs.
I don't think you did.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Nah, I
But
don't
that
think
one
you did.
trade might have helped me, bro, and you held it back, man. I felt like Chris Paul when he was trying to go to the Lakers, man. You held him back.
hey, he nixed it all. Yeah, he nixed it all. He didn't want no success.
Oh, man.
Double dipping.
Oh, man. Hey, COVID, speaking of COVID, it is still getting dubs out here in late 2021. First Take cancels their road show to the HBCUs, man.
Hey,
I mean,
That's sad, but I mean it is what it is.
who's winning, man? You gotta do
Oh, we're
it.
still winning, man.
if it's Alabama and Georgia, do they cancel that? I don't know if they do.
Nah.
I don't know, man.
Delta.
Hey, they got some HBCUs in Florida, man. COVID tearing Florida up. You gotta stay out of there.
Yeah. And last but not least in our housekeeping, you were looking at Viper and Grant Mayava, Martell, and Gavin Mayava. We are the champs of the Wounded Warrior Championship at Minor Park last weekend. So we shot 19 under, man.
Wow.
Could have been worse than that.
Damn.
I'm
Y'all
telling
be
you.
beating heads.
I'm telling you, man. And them guys, they see us coming, and they're just like, man, these guys.
Yeah, but then you said you're not even the best. You're not even the best golfer on the squad.
No, I'm not.
That's crazy.
I'm not. I'm not.
That's crazy.
Grant Mayava is clearly the number one. Like, we pulled up. What was it? We pulled up to 8. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we pulled up to 8. He hit a tee shot. I was like, I'm not hitting. There's no reason for me to hit. I'm gonna throw my back out here. You're not throw my back out.
You're gonna save a shot.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna save a shot.
He hits it so far, you got to put both booty cheeks in. You putting both booty cheeks in, hey, your whole body is at risk, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Everything got to fire.
Yeah, you might tweak something.
Yeah, you're good. And then he chips it up. He chips it up to like 6 feet. And then I think Gavin hit one up to 4 feet. We tapped it in and we drove off. We were eating lunch. We're eating lunch. We're trying to figure out how to eagle par fours.
Maybe you should play these guys in the Lane.
Maybe I should take them to Manhattan. You sorry bastards.
Well, you can take them, but Grant can have my name. He can use my name. I'm here for sign. Oh, I got to sign up.
Yeah, you got to sign up, man. And I tell you what, if we would have had Alex, it would have been worse. It would have been worse. So. But anyway, man, shout out to Martell, Gavin, and Grant, man. Appreciate y'all playing. Let's get to the show. Messi is exiting Barcelona. This is big news.
It's very big.
I had to let my son know that Messi will be playing with Mbappe at PSG, signed his contract. Now, did y'all know this? Did y'all know that the tissue that he used to wipe his tears at the Barcelona interview sold for $1 million?
Stop.
Get out of here, man. Stop this shit.
It.
Man,
Did you say his tears?
That's silly.
Hey, man, click the link. I ain't make this shit up.
Serious?
I ain't make this shit up, man. I'm telling you.
So I know a little bit about soccer, man. So but he didn't get more. It wasn't about money, was it? Or was it?
No, it wasn't about the money. I think there was a complication in the contract where they couldn't sign him again, so he had to leave. I think he'd been there like 16 years or something like that.
He couldn't sign again? What kind of shit is that?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I'd have to look that up. Maybe maybe you can use that for your closing shot. Why don't you look it up? You're good at that shit.
Got you, bro. I got you.
Again, 4 drunk uncles, man. 4 drunk uncles. We ain't got all the details. You know, drunk uncles don't have all the details.
Yeah,
they just tell you something.
All I know is I kept seeing it. Like it was breaking news, like for 5 days.
Yeah,
like I kept getting updates, breaking news.
You guys
got
got
did this shit happen 2 days ago?
Yeah, I mean,
this is like
that's worldwide.
Like, I don't know, like Aaron Rodgers or something like that. But it's even bigger than that.
Oh, it's bigger than that.
It's like Tom Brady, or whatever, right? 16, 20 years and can't re-sign with the Patriots. Got to go somewhere else. So it's a big deal, man. It's a big deal.
It's a real big deal.
But I'm excited because I'm a PSG fan, so I'll be watching. Gable Stevenson wins the heavyweight gold at the Olympics, man. You guys watched this match?
I watched it. It was man, good.
I didn't see it.
I watched the NCAAs and I watched him in the finals just trash the guy from Michigan. The guy from Michigan's actually pretty good. He's not a bad wrestler. Yeah. Gable Stevenson basically went out there and took a shit on him. And then he goes out to, now he's doing.
Damn.
God damn.
Then he goes out to.
Like, fuck. Like, shit.
Then he goes to Tokyo, man. And the guy, he won his way through. He won his way through pretty easy. Kind of had a tough match in the semifinals. The guy kind of tried to lock up, stall with him a little bit, try to stall him out. But he's just too good on his feet. Now in the finals, it was a little rough, right? He got up real quick. I think he was up like 7-1 or 7-2. And then the guy came back, gut wrenched him twice, man. And then he was down by 3 and then needed 2 takedowns in 13 seconds.
And got it done.
Done.
Really?
Like I don't think you guys realize on the Olympic level in the world. First of all,
takedowns are hard, right?
An American hasn't won the heavyweight championship in like 20 years in the Olympics.
Okay.
Yeah, so the guy's making history. And I think everybody knew that he would go over there and do a really good job, but I don't think anybody thought that he would win gold. And there was a point where you're like, wow, he's going to run away with this thing. He's going to tech the guy in the finals. And then he turns up, he's behind by 3 with 13 seconds to go. And he even said himself, he's like, you always do that stuff in practice. You just never think you have to do it in a match. But the guy had expended so much energy by the end of the match. I mean, he didn't know what to do once Gables got going, and it was it, man. He took him down, then let him up, and then took him down again. I was like, wow.
13 seconds.
13 seconds. That was impressive.
Twice in 13.
Twice in 13 seconds.
I mean, don't you just run around after the first one?
Yeah, like what? I mean, 13 seconds? Can't you? I mean,
but it's Greco. It's Greco, so you can't. You can stall a little bit in folk style.
You lost me.
You can't stall for 13 seconds?
No, you can't.
Come on back in, Hollywood.
You can't. In any wrestling, you can't stall
can't
at
really
all.
stall,
So if you start running backwards, that's considered a stall.
Right.
You can't
run by that motherfucker then
for 13 seconds.
Hey, they don't. But Viper, they don't understand. 13 seconds is an eternity out there.
Yeah,
it's like an eternity. It's not like a basketball 13 seconds. That 13 seconds is a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time. And you really can't back up. So in folk style, you can kind of back up a couple of times, then they'll bang you, you go out of bounds, they'll do flea in the mat every now and then.
You can't go around, like do a circle or something?
You can circle, man, but I'm telling you, Gabe, he is very difficult to get away from, man. He's very, and he owns the mat. He owns the space. If you go back and watch those... If you go back and watch those last 13 seconds, you'll be like, wow.
Wow.
Would it be easier just to take the penalty? Would it be less? I'm asking because I'm thinking that's legit.
Point. I mean, if you take the penalty and you get the takedown, now it's tied just after one takedown.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then if you get dinged for backing up again, he's going to win the point.
Hey, I'm just trying to help this motherfucker out. I'm just trying to help him.
No, there's nowhere to hide out there.
There's nowhere to hide, man.
Yeah, maybe you sucker punch him in the nose, take the penalty for that. You know what I'm saying? Slow it down a little bit.
Run the clock out, man. Shit.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Hey, man, let's go to Buffoonery Boulevard. Let's go. Welcome to Buffoonery Boulevard, where we talk about the silliest shit that happened in sports. First up on Buffoonery Boulevard, man. Hey, man, this guy. Can we DM Lane Kiffin?
He's Twitter gold.
I think we could get him on the show.
He's Twitter gold, bro. Oh yeah.
He responds quite a bit. Like when you say shit, he's responded to our stuff a couple times.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Messi is leaving Barcelona. It's been announced. Lane Kiffin retweets and quotes and says, #come to the sip. Kicking competition is wide only. Only extra points and kickoffs at Ole Miss football.
Yeah, extra. That's the buffoonery. That's the buffoonery, bro. Like he was real slick with that. Extra points and kickoffs. We are not kicking field goals here.
Yeah, man. You're good. You don't got to do nothing else. Just do that, man. I'm telling you, man. This dude is Twitter gold. Twitter gold.
Impressive on Twitter.
Oh my gosh. All right. Next up on Buffoonery Boulevard. Chad Ochocinco. Is his name still Chad Ochocinco or is it Chad Johnson now?
No.
It's Ocho, man.
It's still Ochocinco.
It's Ochocinco.
It's Ocho, bro.
I think he started to feel how silly that is, though, because a lot of stuff they say Johnson on there, they put it up. But it's Ochocinco.
Nah, he Ocho.
Chad Ochocinco says, I took Viagra before every game, and people thought they'd stop me. How you going to stop me when I'm running on 3 legs every Sunday? Hey, man, get your boy, man.
Man, where are these dudes people at, man? Where are they at?
Oh, no.
Hey,
Let me tell you what's funny, though. This dude hasn't played in the NFL in how long? He's still relevant.
Still relevant. Okay. Hey, didn't he send a tweet out just recently too, talking about he's better than some of the receivers out there? Like, just give him a shot. Man. I think the Saints or somebody. Like, he's like, yeah, just bring me into camp, man. Let me see what I can do.
Yeah, I can do it.
It's crazy.
I know what Ben Roethlisberger is not doing. He said he's not eating avocado ice cream. Fuck you, Tom Brady.
Well, maybe he should try it.
Yeah, he ain't missing no meals.
Ben ain't missing no meals.
Yeah, he's always been kind of a chubby fat.
Yeah, always.
You know who I feel
isn't he like 6'5"?
Yeah, he's yeah. You know who else I feel like is like that though, low key that nobody. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, he's got, yeah.
What you mean?
You know
Like
what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, he only played like 3.5 minutes of the first fucking preseason game, but I feel like he's a future fat kid.
He's not cut. His cats don't come in and cut.
Yeah, man. So
that's that baby fat. They just had that baby. That's that.
Fat.
Yeah. So all you doing is sitting around eating. They eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. Last but not least, on Buffoonery Boulevard, and I'm not ashamed, Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman comes out and says, of everyone on Golden State, open shot, fate of the universe on the line, where the Martians have the death beam pointed at Earth, you better hit it. I want Iguodala.
Like, I mean, there's hot takes, and then there's just like dumb takes. Like,
he's already on the news. Yeah. He don't need to make no more news.
Yeah. This is why I have a show. If he can say stupid shit like that, then I can say whatever.
Yeah. We're good. We're Gucci.
Yeah.
As the kids say, we're Gucci.
I sit in a gym, with one side of the gym was SMU and Larry Brown, and the other side was Steph Curry, and I think he shot 200 threes and missed 3. Like, I've been there. I seen it. Like, how does he even say something like this? And then how does anybody just take this as credible?
I'm taking Curry over Iguodala with Curry's eyes closed. Like, he can't find another person in the galaxy that would pick Iguodala over. I mean, you're going to go Klay Thompson before you even go Iguodala.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, he's just a talking head, man. Like, this guy, like, he came from boxing, and now they got this guy like out of his space. Like,
I don't even think he's that dumb, man. You know what? And I can't stand him because of what he said about Tom. But I think that he got to be getting fed this stuff. Somebody says you have to go say this.
Yeah, stop listening.
Because no one in their right mind would go say that.
Yeah, stop listening to your interns, Max Kellerman. It's a bad idea.
Here's a hot take,
Iguodala's back on the Warriors, so we'll see how many of them shots he take this year.
Yeah, man. Like, no, we got to stop Iguodala tonight. Said no one ever.
Said no one ever, bro.
Like, man, I can't
That's
even
just
deal
dumb.
with it, man.
That's just
I can't
dumb.
deal with it. That is going to bring Buffoonery Boulevard to a close. We are moving on. We're going to jump into a little bit of college football here, boys. Not on the docket, so I hope you're ready. Kansas State football fans, do you have an update for us? How's camp going? I know Stinger. Hey, listen, Stinger keeps his ear to the street. Okay, he knows what's up, man. So give us the lowdown. What's going on?
He also knows what's up in Lincoln too.
Oh,
he does. Yeah, he does.
No, it seems like from what I've heard, my sources are telling me that the Cats are doing what they need to do. Skylar Thompson, they said Skylar Thompson has had the best camp all 6 years that he's been on campus. So, I would expect that. I mean, you do something 6 years, you got to be pretty good at it, right?
6 years of charm, man.
Yeah. 6 years, he ought to be able to do some things. So,
the charm.
yeah. So it'll be, it'll be interesting. We got to come out and see coming off a COVID year. But I think they're gonna have a little bounce.
We're gonna see. I think we're gonna be able to compete. We're gonna be fine. We'll be fine.
Y'all ain't gonna have anybody in the conference, but y'all and West Virginia at some point.
Yeah,
Well, that's like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, that's at least 2 years
not
away.
to let
man.
these fuckers off the hook, but the ACC, the Big 12, and the Big 10 are now talking about joining up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen? I don't know.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
That's probably what's going to happen, and they're going to have a 42-team conference.
And 28 of them gonna go for the SEC.
Yeah, they're gonna have a 16-team tournament to determine the conference champion. Starts in week 1.
And then a 12-team
32 team
tournament.
Motherfuckers only playing one game a season.
32 team play in, man.
Straight to the conference tournament.
Yeah, straight to it, man. Let's get to it. All right, man. You just gonna eat on the show? That's what we doing
Yeah,
now?
I'm on ice cream break.
You eating on the show?
Yeah,
Wow.
man, I had ice cream brought to me, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna plug them.
Do you know where it's from?
Unbelievable, this guy.
Yeah, but
You
I'm
know
not
where
gonna
it's
plug them. Y'all want me to plug them? I ain't gonna plug
It's
them unless y'all want me to plug them.
unbelievable.
Well, I mean, Stinger was watching world records being broke last show. I figured I could at least eat ice cream.
Hey, that's the Olympics. It only happens once every 4 years. So
No, it's gonna happen in 3 years now.
Thank you, Kobe.
come on.
All right, Hollywood. Let's do this now.
Nope.
Now,
I'm
hold
not
on a
doing
second. Now we've done this. We've been Nebraska fans for a long time now, and I know Hollywood. If you keep up, Hollywood's made lots of jokes about being an Alabama fan and he's made lots of comments and things like that. He's still a Nebraska fan. He's got his Nebraska polo on tonight.
Yeah, this is a farewell.
But just before the show tonight, we got some information, and we won't dig into all that just yet. But I will say. Well, do you want to start? Do you want to kick it off?
Yes, let me say this.
But no Alabama talk though.
Okay, no Alabama talk.
Real Husker talk.
Hey,
I mean,
before you go, I'm not stealing your thunder, but before you go, just text messages are saved. Right.
Yeah, no.
The chat is saved.
I know there's receipts.
I got the receipt.
I know there's receipts.
And before you get started, hold on a second.
I got one more thing. Can I talk?
I got one. You're eating ice cream. You got time. So it was quoted as saying, Tom Osborne was quoted as saying, this team is highly underrated this year coming into camp. So I don't know what that does to your notes over there that you've got written down, but I just wanted to share that little tidbit of news before you.
Nothing. So I happened to be scrolling through the channels, and sadly, I started watching the 1994 Nebraska-Colorado game. Cordell Stewart, Michael Westbrook,
Eric Bieniemy.
No, Cordell Stewart was actually. Well, yeah. No, you're right.
Should have been a running back. Well, maybe I think he was a.
No, it was a Salam. It was Rashawn Salam. It was
Rashawn Salam. Yeah, because Bieniemy was.
Brooke Behringer was the quarterback. Tyron Frazier was hurt. So I'm watching this game, and I'm like, man, I don't really do this, but let me just see what these motherfuckers are doing. So I Google, hey, the two deep. And I'm like, I've gotten to this thing now. I'm more concerned about ratios, okay? Because we're all about diversity and inclusion, okay? And so I'm like, I'm going to go through and I'm going to read names and maybe I can tell who's has the right melatonin and who doesn't. So I'm going through here and I'm like, so I'm trying to figure out losses, right? So here's a rule of thumb. For every true freshman starter, that's a loss.
That's a loss. Yep.
There's 2 true freshmen and there's 4 redshirt freshmen. So I guess you can count them as halves. So there's 4 losses right there. Okay. And then I'm looking at the defense. They're still playing 3-4, which is stupid.
But let me. I think they're going to play a 4-3. Here's my deal on that. I think that they don't want to look like dumbasses and changing their defense. But in the spring game, they played both sides, red and white, both played a lot of 4-man front. So,
well,
whatever that's worth.
Well, it looks like the cafeteria in college, okay? All the brothers are playing DBs, and all the white boys are playing linebackers and D-line, okay? So I made a comment in the text. Defensive end is no longer a regular position. That is a skill position, in my opinion. We got 2 big white boys playing D-end and a brother playing nose tackle, and that's it. We got 4 linebackers, all white boys. Okay? I didn't even go to the offense. There was no sense in even going there. So,
well, I mean, you know.
I'm just looking at this roster, man. Like,
can they play?
You got no, man. Look at the ratio, man. Don't get me hot. Look at the ratio of the teams that are winning, bro. Even look at K-State. You probably got too many non-brothers on the squad, okay? Look at the Alabamas and the Clemsons and all the good teams. Not even them. Look at the mediocre teams, bro. They got melatonin. They deep in the melatonin. Or the melanin. I keep saying melatonin like I want to go sleep.
You pitched melatonin too. You pitched that.
I did, didn't I? I did.
Yeah, you did.
But I'm saying, man.
My thing is, here's the deal. I feel like it's. This is what, they've preached this for the last 3 or 4 years. The 500-mile radius, gotta win that. If this is what it looks like, I'm out. I'm out. And I'm not saying there's not white boys that can't play. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like, I feel like there's an intentional effort to make this team look different than what it's looked like in the past. And I've always looked at some of these names and I'm like, okay, well, this guy's kind of an up and comer. You look at a kid like Caleb Tanner. He's played 2 years. How does he not crack the top 4 linebackers on your team? You look at a kid like JoJo Doman. JoJo Doman's been hurt a lot.
I don't even know who that is.
He's been hurt. You know who JoJo Doman
Our number 2 guy is a white guy. Our number 2 receiver, he's a white guy.
I just feel like the best athletes aren't being put forward here. And I feel like there's some sort of underhanded cultural shift on this team that nobody's making any announcements about, but it's almost like, okay, well, and I get it. Listen, they're probably not gonna like it. I asked Go Big Red Cast. I was like, the fuck is up with this, man? We got 11 defensive players, and there's no brothers in nowhere. Like
Zero.
Only in the defensive backs. Come on, man.
That's a shame, bro. And I don't like where it's going. Now, I said I wouldn't say nothing about Alabama, but
I'm going to make my announcement now. This is probably more than likely my last year. My kid's going to be 5. I don't want to raise him wrong, right? I can't get behind this. Man. I can't.
There's no end in sight.
And this is a shocker to me. Because where did he come from? South Florida.
Yeah, South Florida.
You were in South Florida.
Like, you ain't got no pipeline?
That's what I thought. I thought that there would be this like pipeline of kids and there'd be like, and even like, linemen are like this team is mostly white. It's weird to me. And I'm not saying it's like,
not that they can't play.
Not that they can't play, but I'm saying, you mean to tell me that there was no one else, and that's why I feel like it's intentional, right? Because if you look at this, if you look at this roster, you got Omar Manning and then you got Oliver Martin, right? Then you got Samari Toure, right? And then pretty much everybody else on the offensive line is white. The tight end's white, and then until you get to the running back, and then he's black.
He's a transfer from USC. That's the only guy I know.
Then you go to the defensive side. And it's like
white. And I'm
like, and again, I want to emphasize, I'm not. Listen, I've played with some of the best white athletes, right? Like I've coached them. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, are we getting the best athletes, or are we more concerned with what our team looks like? That's more acceptable.
Whoa. Hey, whoa, it got serious over there.
Hot, man. He's not
Hey, man.
cameras and
What did Adrian tell Rocky before he went to Russia? You can't win.
Dude.
yeah.
And
Now
I'm
you win
telling
like
you,
this,
when,
bro.
when my wife says something, she's like, hey, listen, 1, 2, 3, that's a lot of them out there. It's a lot.
Come on, man.
Come on,
Ethan,
man.
Ethan Piper, Matt Shitterman, Bryce Benhart, Oliver Martin.
Where are these guys from?
Nebraska. That's the thing. They're all from Nebraska.
But and that being said, I mean, you guys, the ones that are the melanin from Nebraska, you guys aren't getting those kids.
No.
Like the one, they're going to the Notre Dames. They're going.
that many
one
of
kid
them.
went to Notre Dame. They're not getting those kids.
And that's what makes me feel like there's something culturally going on. Like,
Bro, and the team is young.
the team is young.
They got one senior starter.
You can't not tell me that there is not a Trayshawn Jackson from anywhere JUCO that could come in and play on this team right now. You can't tell me there's not a spot for him. You can't tell me that, which tells me that they're intentionally doing this.
They got more brothers on special teams than they do in the starting 11. Hey,
Yeah,
man,
hey.
look. I heard an old ball coach,
Hey,
Hall of Fame ball coach. I ain't going to say who it was, but I heard a rumor one time. He said, hey, don't bring me no white boys. They can't play. Okay? Now, I ain't saying they can't play, but I know I can't win like this. The problem with Scott Frost, he brought all these fucking knuckleheads from South Florida with him, and they can't recruit worth of shit.
this is terrible, man.
Even Mac Brown was smart enough to understand I may not be the best coach, but I'm going to recruit like a mother.
Now, I'll tell you some players. Like Bryce Benhart at right tackle, he's a player, right? He's a player. Turner Cochran, still don't know about him. He's from Kansas. He might be okay, right?
My last
Garrett
hurrah.
Nelson, he's stiff as fuck, man. He's been there. This is going third year. He's stiff, right? So, listen, I'm going to say what they say on the internet. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. Don't at me. Like, I don't care. Like, whatever. I said what I said. If these motherfuckers don't win 6 games, I'm out. That's it.
Oh, well, you might as well just cash them chips in
What,
now.
what's our boy Manolo say? And that's it.
Don't be nasty.
Don't be nasty. Oh, my God.
Hey,
It's
Sam,
over, man.
We'll debate. We'll see if we'll let him in. I mean, I hear a lot of empty threats, but I don't
we'll see.
Oh, man.
What do you mean you hear a lot of empty threats? Y'all ain't heard me talk about Nebraska in the year. I ain't brought up no recruits. I ain't brought up no like new coach. I can't even tell you who the coaches
I'll
are.
give you that. The chatter has died down.
Yeah, the chatter-
I can't even.
If you look at it over the past 3 to 4 years,
I don't even know who the
died
coaches
down.
are. I couldn't even tell you who the D coordinator is, bro. There was a time I could tell you who was the D coordinator in waiting.
Yeah.
Bring back Charlie McBride. Did he die? Is he dead?
It was 4-star. It was 4-star. I'm like, I don't care. Like, what?
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
you send the group chat?
Dak
No.
Prescott is back to being active. He's been inactive, for the last couple weeks, maybe 10 days, 11 days or something like that.
It's gonna be a problem.
Strange lat muscle. I will tell you, I'm watching Hard Knocks. I like Dak.
I watched the first one.
I like Dak.
I gotta watch it.
I
He's
like
a
that.
good dude,
But
man.
I want to hold on a second. I want to throw this out here real quick before we move on too fast. What is the relationship between Dak and Ezekiel Elliott?
It's a little weird. I mean, they bought gifts for each other for their birthdays.
Oh, Stinger, you haven't watched Hard Knocks yet?
No,
I haven't either.
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't
you will
either.
watch that.
Okay,
Yeah,
we gotta watch it.
we'll wait till you get up.
They
to
best
speed.
friends. I didn't know that. They're best friends.
They're like best friends.
Yeah.
Really?
Like they buy each other gifts and stuff.
Really?
Interesting.
I don't know you my whole life. I don't think I ever bought you a gift.
And I ain't buying none of y'all shit.
Yeah, that's cute though. That's how they get down now.
I mean, I don't know, man. That
I'll watch it now.
Hey,
Watch it now.
Dak, ESPN named Dak as a top candidate to throw for 6,000 yards.
All right, we're moving on.
Oh,
Josh Allen.
Get the fuck out of
Josh
here.
Allen got an
Well, y'all let me
extension.
finish. he's probably going to be down every fucking game, so he's going to have to throw a lot. I'm aware of this.
Will the
Not
shoulder
going for
hold
6,000
up? Is the
yards.
shoulder
Well,
gonna hold up?
Shoulder will
They
be
got
fine.
7.
They're just being cautious right now.
That ain't what Michael Irvin said.
Josh Allen gets extended.
Booger sugar. Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
This guy's late and fucks up the show. Josh Allen has been extended through 2028 with a total value of his contract is $258 million.
Give him his bags, man.
Told y'all he was next, man. I'll be
Yeah.
I'll be on these contracts. Lamar's next.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar's next.
Oh, Lamar's next, and Lamar should probably get more than him.
Maybe.
Real talk.
It's gonna be close. He might get more than him, but it's gonna be real close.
Lamar got to win some playoff games too.
Yeah, Josh Allen at least got to. He took.
Yeah, we got to
put the team on his
get more
back.
playoff. We got to get some more going.
But it's coming, man. Telling y'all, man, Josh Allen's the next coming, bro.
All right, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. 2021 Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I thought Edgerrin James gave a pretty good speech.
Oh, yeah, he killed it.
I liked
Yeah, he
it.
killed it.
I didn't watch any of it. I guess I should have. So it was good. Should I go back and watch Edgerrin James?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
should go watch it. Yeah, you should
Peyton
go
had a
watch
good one. Yeah,
Peyton's was good.
Yeah, he's solid.
Peyton.
He does.
I
a good
like
job.
Peyton, man. I like Peyton. Oh. So who was in there? So it was
My favorite defensive player all time, Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson.
My favorite defensive player all time, man.
I'm going LT for me, but yeah, Woodson.
Yeah, I mean,
Woodson
shit,
Yeah, but Woodson, I like Woodson.
bro.
too,
He
man.
played corner. He went to safety. He went back. I mean, he could do it all, bro.
Yeah, he's a beast. Drew Pearson made it, man, for the Cowboys.
Finally.
Yeah.
It's a long time
Hey, you know,
coming.
hey, Viper, you love him. He is a avid golfer. I mean, an avid golfer. Now, he played for the Cowboys, so that could be a problem. But he is an avid golfer. I used to work at this little golf thing during college, and he would come almost every day and play golf, man. He had his bag. He had his own little name stitched on his bag. I think at one point he filled out the paperwork to try for the tour. Now this is like 15, 20 years ago, so it's been a while. But yeah, man, he's an avid golfer.
Really?
Yeah,
Peyton Manning, John Lynch,
Lynch was a beast. over
John
there.
Lynch.
Yeah,
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 Calvin
Lynch was a
Johnson.
Calvin Johnson,
Ooh.
Megatron. And you're a boss when you get one name.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like you got
Yeah.
a nickname.
That's you made it. Yeah, you made it. When you get one name, you made it. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Panica.
Yeah. It's a pretty good class, man.
Hmm.
But these are some from last year too, right?
Yeah.
Or is this right? This is from 2020 and 21, isn't that right?
Is it? Yeah.
I thought it was.
Who was the coach? I think it was Bill Poley, and they were doing an interview or something, and they were saying that his comment was basically Edgerrin James is the best football player that he's ever been around.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he's the best football player, talent wise, like skill wise, that he's ever seen.
Well, because the big knock on him out of college was that he couldn't catch or whatever. They were like, this guy.
Shit.
She proved that wrong.
Yeah.
Guy
But
blocked using every down back.
he played with Peyton for a while, right? He played most of
Yeah.
his career with Peyton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Did they win the Super Bowl? Did Edgerrin win the Super Bowl though? I can't remember if he won a Super Bowl or not.
I don't know if he did.
Yeah, he was a beast, man.
Yeah, he was.
Workhorse.
So, moving on to the 2022 class, guess who's going to be eligible, boys?
Who?
Tony Romo. I mean, does he even stack up to those guys?
We always talk about numbers, and his. I mean,
He's got
Stat-wise.
numbers, but I
Stat-wise.
don't think he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
he only played 3 seasons. Motherfucker only played 3 seasons, man. He stood on the sideline for 5, and he played 3 seasons. And they gonna put him in the Hall of Fame for that, man.
Wait, so I'm kind of curious, like what his numbers are.
His numbers are not that great, man.
They're not.
Hey, man,
No,
he was a
I don't think
three-time
he's a Hall
Ohio
of Famer.
He was a 3-time Ohio Valley Conference Player of the Year.
OVC,
College.
baby. The P.
Just saying.
What's the numbers? I know you got it pulled up.
248 touchdowns, 117 interceptions.
How many touchdowns?
248.
Man, Drew Brees has 500.
Yeah, but he's also you can't put him and Tony Romo in the same.
Yeah, but they played in the same kind of era where it was like, you can get this money out here.
Okay, 65% completion.
Yeah.
34,000 passing yards.
34,000, yeah.
I mean, his numbers aren't bad.
How many seasons he play?
Probably 4. I don't know. Let me see. I mean, those are pretty fucking good numbers, though, man. Like, he just didn't win. He didn't win shit. He made the Pro Bowl 4 times.
Drew Brees has 80,000 yards.
Thank you.
Right, but Drew Brees, but you can't. They're not the same. They're not like you can't. Okay. There are going to be other quarterbacks.
Okay.
Look up Dan Marino.
Collins.
You guys are picking prolific.
No, we're doing this.
Okay.
No, we're doing this. I'm going to use your fucking dumbass logic. Kerry Collins has 40,000
hold
yards.
On, let's stop for a minute. Stop before you continue. I don't think Tony Romo belongs in the Hall of Fame. However, I'm just saying his numbers
devil's
aren't bad.
advocate, so you can't switch sides.
I never switched sides. I said from the get-go. Go listen to the tape.
But they threw Troy Aikman out there. So Tony Romo's got better stats than Troy Aikman.
But Troy Aikman got 3 Super Bowls.
But Troy Aikman's got 3 Super Bowls.
Is Carson Palmer a Hall of Famer?
I guess we'll find out in 2 years when he's probably eligible. But I don't think so.
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan's a Hall of Famer.
I think Matt Ryan's a Hall of Famer.
Matt Ryan is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I think he'll get in. He's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, and I don't think Tony Romo's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
That's true too.
Is Joe Flacco a Hall of Famer?
Would you say Stinger?
I don't know.
You don't think
first ballot? He's not.
I don't think Tony Romo's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Hell, I didn't think Tim Tebow would get a chance to play football at the age of 33, but that shit just somehow happened.
Come on, 34. Man. Now we already got one Hollywood on the show, man. We're not down to that topic
yet. Sounds about white. Sounds about white.
I mean, he got good numbers. I don't think he's Hall of Fame material, but his numbers aren't any worse than some of the other guys that are in there.
He'll get in.
That's what I'm saying.
He'll get in.
But I agree with you, Stinger. It may not be first ballot.
Okay. We're going to move on because I don't have time right now.
Well, first you're going to explain my stupid logic, but apparently
Tim Tebow.
Hey, there it is.
He's cut. Tim Tebow is cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars today. He should have got cut weeks ago because that's not the first time he threw a fucking phantom block in a game.
He should have never been.
He's gonna get someone killed.
Hurt.
Man.
He's 33 out there. He shouldn't even be out there. He hasn't played in 9 years, bro.
Yeah, he's like
and Colin Kaepernick
again.
can't get a job.
34-year-old rookie.
But see, you're saying it wrong. It's not that he hasn't played in 9 years. He's never played tight end, let alone like 9 years.
Yeah.
There are dudes like Shannon Sharp and Antonio Gates have been playing this position their entire life.
And I will tell you, the only reason why Urban Meyer cut him is because he knew he had to.
Yeah.
Had to. Because didn't have a choice.
Because, what do we say? They say it in El Dorado. They say it in Clarksville. They say it in North Newton. They say it wherever you go. The eye in the sky don't lie.
No, it does not.
It does
The
not.
eye in the sky don't lie.
Your skirt will get pulled up.
Go ahead.
That was my theory all along. Like, come on. Like, this dude's like 34 years old. Like, he had no business. He had no business out there.
No business.
So him and Urban, they're talking shit. Urban had a lot of other shit going on. He hired the coach that was like, the racist strength
Iowa
coach down there. So they got these distractions. So, hey, I'm going to bring Tim Tebow in. Hey, you're not going to make the team, but I'm going to show that we're a serious organization. You're going to come into camp, and then I'm going to cut you. Like, they knew this shit was going to happen. Like,
and they tried to make it like he'll be a good guy to have in the locker room. For fucking who?
Yeah. Urban's willing to make the hard decisions.
Who's he?
Nah, man. I'm telling you right now, I feel sorry for that quarterback down there because Urban's going to fuck this up bad.
Trevor Lawrence, man.
Because college is not like the NFL. You don't own the culture the same way. The NFL owns the culture. You don't get to determine the culture.
They have a fucking union and everything. So stop.
Yeah. And you got it's different if you're the Steelers or the Packers or teams that have been cemented in this league for a long time, man. Like the Jacksonville Jaguars, they are not that.
There's no culture there.
Right. Yeah. So they're still trying to find it.
Hey, the Jaguars could have had Eric Bieniemy.
Could have, but hey, you know what? Let's bring in Urban Meyer so we can get the old strength coach and Tim Tebow to play phantom tight end for us.
Yeah.
Back in 82, man, I would have won state. Justin Fields is out there wowing them, man. I'm excited to see him. You know, being an Ohio State fan as I am, I'm excited to see what he does in the league. I think he can do a lot of good things for Chicago. But we'll see. We'll see how that all pans out.
Yeah, he slung it around, man. A little bit.
He can play, man. He can play,
man.
Yeah. And it's just football, man. These guys try to make it all complicated, but it's just football. Either you can play or you can't.
That's it.
And you know pretty quick.
Yeah,
you know
built
pretty
for
quick.
this.
Pretty quick.
I agree.
So. All right, that's going to bring us up to closing shots, boys. Who's up first? I feel like taco meat should go first.
Hey, man.
Who do I trust? Me. That's who. Who want me to go together? Me. That's who.
Don't be nasty. Hey, man. Nah, man, I ain't got much, man. We had tennis tournament canceled today because it's bad weather in Dallas today, but districts start tomorrow.
Hey.
For high school?
Man. Bro, they've already played 4 matches, sir.
Wow.
When did y'all score at school?
Did you say districts?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look at him there looking like Darlene.
Like, damn, already? Yeah, man.
Shit.
Districts,
Hey,
man.
school start yet?
Yeah, they started last Thursday.
Yeah.
But they played like 3 matches before school started.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Well, that kind of
tennis is
takes
pretty
away
much
from
over.
it being an extracurricular activity, don't it?
Well, it does, but you know, so how they do it, you know, we went to practice after school. Their practice is one of their classes. So if you play a sport,
Okay.
like her class is her final class, which is tennis, is from 2 to 4:30 or 2 to 4. I'm sorry. So that's her last class. So 2 to 3 is your class, and 3 to 4 is the extra hour after school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they start school at 7:30, man. They get done about 2:30.
Okay.
That's cool. What's up?
All right, that's what's up. Stinger, what you got, man? Closing shot.
Hey, man, you know, I got this text message this week, man. You know, obviously Isaiah started kindergarten last week, so, you know, he's 6 years old. So, but I got the text, man.
Shit.
I had one of the, you know, he played YMCA basketball last year. It was his first year playing. One of the dads reached out, man, and he played at UNO. He was a hooper, cool dude. Reached out, man. He's like, man, hey, I'm about to start a squad, man. He's like, I want to make sure Isaiah is on the team. So I'm like, oh, shit, man. You know, he's getting that call. Isaiah's getting that call. Man, I'm like, man, you got to get your game right, man. You got to get your game right, Isaiah. I said, you want to play? I said, you want to play? You remember Coach Jeremy? He's like, yeah, I want to play. I'm like, oh, shit, man, it's on.
You ready to go?
I was hyped, man. I was excited, man.
I'm telling you right now,
Hey,
you better get you some Xanax, some Zoloft, something,
man.
because you're gonna need
you
something
know,
for them
man.
nerves, boy.
Look at him. You sound like an agent, don't he? You sound like an agent.
We got
like,
call.
Let me
We
get
got the
back
call.
to you.
Let's go.
Let me talk to my player, and I'll get back to you. Let you know.
Oh, man.
Gotta hit him with that Rich Paul. Sandman, what you got?
Hey, man, I got to give a shout out, man, to Kate Jennings, man. She's going to college, man. She came and saw me at a football practice and wrote me a letter and got me this cup and everything, man. That's the reason why I do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I do it. She's got
what sport did you coach her in, man?
Wrestling.
Okay.
Killer Kate, man.
Killer Kate.
Viper
Oh,
song.
yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, Viper
that's what's
song.
up, Kate.
Anyway,
That's what's up.
she's going to college, and then she's going to coach at TMP, man. The high school. Yeah.
Shit, nice.
Yeah, so
Making an
TMP.
impact, man.
it's the something. It's in Wichita.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in Wichita.
Okay.
So yeah,
Hey, go get him, girl. Go get him.
I'm excited for her, man. She said some good things. It just makes you feel good, man. So
Yeah.
I want her to be
man.
successful. So yeah.
What's up?
Oh, man.
Hey, man. Well, you ain't gonna be successful wearing that Tampa hat if you ask Viper.
Yeah. I ain't messing with that hat tonight, man.
You can't. You ain't got nothing you can do with it.
I just want to make a public service announcement for my closing shot.
Oh, shit.
Blaze has officially found a wrestling home.
Oh.
We are getting started. We're going to start handing out ass whoopings. And it's going to be fun to watch, man.
Let's go.
Let's
No,
go.
he's excited, man. We're actually going to be doing wrestling, baseball, and soccer all at one time. So, but you know, it's one day a week. You know, it ain't nothing. But it's funny, man, because he'll go.
That starts.
He goes, like he'll go. He's like, "What are we doing tonight? We doing something else?" Like I'm like, "Okay, well, let's." So yeah,
that's
man.
good, man.
We found a wrestling home, man. So I talked to the coach for a little bit. So I think
I didn't
that's
even know they had
thing.
those wrestling homes.
Yeah, the coach he got me. What'd you say?
I didn't even know they had wrestling homes, man. I mean, I know baseball, basketball.
Gotta be in a club, man.
I got wrestling clubs, man.
Hey, Viper, if we would have been in the club, it would have been over.
It would have been a wrap. I'd have been a 3-timer.
I'd have been at least a 3-timer.
I would have been a 3-timer sniffing 4.
Hey,
I'd have made it to
this
the
guy
finals.
back here reminiscing.
Listen to that.
No, I'm not reminiscing. I'm telling you.
No, not reminiscing. Not reminiscing. Just saying this. I didn't start wrestling till my junior year.
Different time, man. Yeah, it's a different time now.
Yeah,
There's just so much more for kids
But
now.
It starts so much younger.
It's not even about that though. It's more like I think that Blaze. It's a great sport. It's a one-on-one sport. There's none of this. Well, nobody didn't throw me the ball, or I didn't get a chance. You're out there, and there's an opportunity. There's nowhere to hide. 2 takedowns in 13 seconds. Can you do it? Right? so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it'll be fun, man. And I'll probably have to come out of retirement and coach this at some point too. So. All right, boys, that is going to bring this episode of Roll Call Sports Podcast to a close. We want to thank Joey, our producer, for making us sound so good. Please remember to visit joeykindle.com for all your production needs. Guy does amazing work. Email us your questions and topic suggestions at theunitpodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter. If you want to talk to Stinger, we are at Roll Call Sports with a Z. On Facebook, we are Roll Call Sports Podcast. You're going to want to reach out to Tony Leonard for that. Instagram, we are Roll Call Sports Podcast.
You ain't shit, man. You ain't shit.
Shout out to Tony Leonard, man. Tony Leonard, thanks.
T. Leonard, I stay on your page, ho.
Man, I'm follow Tony too now.
Hey, remember to hit that subscribe button on whatever platform you're listening to us. And remember, it costs you no monies to hit that subscribe button and click that bell. Thank you so much for tuning in. Look for another episode from us next week. Until then, thank you for listening. God bless. Peace out.